everyone, my name's Liz and I'm a lecturer in the Academy of Land and Environment for Reaseheath College. Now Reaseheath College is a land-based college. That means we deal with lots of different things outside, and as a result of that we have to consider the science of the environment in particular, and also the way that the science interacts with us and interacts with everything in the natural world. In particular, one area we have to think about is pH. So pH is a chemical measure of how the environment interacts with various biological organisms. We've got an example behind me, and this scale shows the pH scale. If you've got a low pH, it's very, very acidic. We've got an example here which is hydrochloric acid, and that's basically stomach acid, would be the best example. Very important in our stomachs. It stops us from getting ill when we eat bad food because it's very good at getting rid of bacteria. On the other side here, we've got lye, and this is very, very alkaline. And lye is actually a component of soap, which I'll come back to in just a few minutes. About in the middle is where we really want things to be for a lot of the environment. Things grow well here, lots of animals live well. It's very, very important that we keep things in about this area. Neutral, pH 7, is best of all. The best way to show you just how important to living things pH is to give you a little bit of chemical demonstration of exactly what happens to people given different pHs. So I'm going to do that today. I'd like to point out I'm dressed for this. So I have a lab coat on, it's chemically resistant. I'm wearing chemical resistant gloves. I've got my hair tied back, and I'm also now going to put on safety goggles. Needless to say, please don't attempt this at home. So what I've got here, this is a bottle of hydrochloric acid. It's very, very acidic. This is a bottle of sodium hydroxide. It's very, very alkaline. If I got this on my skin, it would burn through my skin and I would end up in accident and emergency. If I got this on my skin, it wouldn't burn my skin, it would go straight through my skin, turn my fat layer to soap, would you believe, and then dissolve my bones. Also very bad to get on your skin. While I'm doing this, I happen to know that we have an emergency shower just down the corridor, so if anything goes wrong, I might suddenly run out. Hopefully that's not going to happen. I've also got here indicator solution. So this is a little bottle of green solution, and it changes colour according to the pH of the substance it's mixed with. Those pHs are exactly the same as the colours we see up here. So let's have a look at this in practice. What I will do is see, if I work here, I can then lift the tile up and show you. So first of all, we've got the hydrochloric acid. You'll notice as I work here, I keep all my pipettes separate. So a drop of that on the tile. Another important lab technique, always keep your chemicals at least 30 centimetres away from the edge of the desk. And now I'm going to get a drop of the indicator solution, which I'm hoping you can see is green. I'll pop it onto the acid, and straight away you can see that has gone bright red. So let's do the same thing with the sodium hydroxide. Drop of sodium hydroxide, put it on the tile. Drop of the green pH indicator, and you can see very dramatically it's gone blue straight away. So the next thing to think about is, what if we mix these two in equal amounts? what would you think would happen? Hopefully, what we'll do is we'll end up with a neutral solution, which means that this little green indicator shouldn't change colour. So let's give it a go. I've got a little beaker here. I'm going to see if I can mix these two in equal amounts, and then we'll end up with something neutral. So I'm going to put in 2 pipettes of sodium hydroxide, 2 pipettes of hydrochloric acid. I now have a 4th pipette here, which hasn't been mixed with any of the other chemicals, and I'm just going to use that to mix these. Now, adequately mixed, I'm just going to put a drop on the tile. Now, what I've found in the past when I've done this is I never get it right first time. So let's have a go and see if we do actually get pH 7, a nice green liquid. No, we don't. What we've actually got is a slightly pinkier red than we had before. So what that tells us is we need a little bit more sodium hydroxide, because we want it to be more alkaline, which is at the moment. Let's try that again. Oh, not bad. So there, it's a greeny bluey colour. So if anything, I've put a bit too much alkaline in there. That means I need a teeny weeny little bit of hydrochloric acid. I'm going to say just a tiny dribble like that. What you find is this scale is very, very sensitive when you get close to 7. Okay. Oh, now we've got an orange. So you can see there this time it's gone a yellowy orange colour. That means we're very, very nearly there. A minute drop more alkaline. Let's try that. Perfect. Oh, maybe not absolutely perfect. I've got a yellow. Really getting all the colours of the rainbow here. I'm just going to have 2 more drops. I think that might be all we need. Ah, there we go. And that's perfect. We've got a lovely green pH 7 solution. Now, in order to actually show you how important it is to get pH correct, I can give you a demonstration of how this pH 7 liquid, which is a mixture of very strong acid and alkaline, has changed in the way it reacts with a living organism, which is me. The best way I can show you this, do I dare? Do I dare? Yes? I dare. Cheers. As you can see, it does me absolutely no harm. What I've actually just done is drank some salty water. I guess you could say if I did it all the time, yes, it'd be very harmful to me. But when you mix an acid and an alkaline, you get something that's chemically totally different. And one of the most important things you have to remember when you're looking at science and the land and the environment is pH makes a massive difference to how we live and how various different animals and plants live as well. Thank you very much. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and please don't try this at home.